Why does the left so hate black conservatives? You're about to find out. Stand by.
The world is an insane asylum, and the inmates are in charge.
Welcome to another edition of Inverted Reality TV. I am your host, T.L. Swope. And the topic of discussion today is, why is it that the media and the Dems and left are just incensed, outraged over black conservatives, especially male black conservatives? I've seen it before with, guys like Thomas Sowell and various other guys that have been outspoken black conservatives for years, which, had a platform. They get attacked, and I've been attacked too, but during my time, it was basically when I was just someone that wasn't even on YouTube or anything. I was just being attacked just by being a conservative or letting my views be known, because, you're not supposed to be like that. It's amazing the things that happen and the things that people say when they find out that you're not a Democrat and you're black. One, for instance, I remember one time in a store talking to a guy back when President Trump, actually President-elect Donald Trump, was campaigning. And the guy behind the counter, he and I were talking about Hillary and different things. And this other white guy came up and he says, well, you can't be for Trump. I said, what do you mean? He says, well, you're not black. And, I looked at the guy across from the counter. He looked at me. We were both like dumbfounded. And I just looked at the guy and said, what makes you think that I have to do or be a certain way because I'm black? He just said, that's just the way it is. You're not black. And, so I just, blew him off and let him go because he's another one of these insane creatures running around out there. But that's the type of things you run into. I want to bring up in particular now things that have been going on recently with my YouTube channel. I have been bringing up subjects that apparently have struck some nerves. And, I get these people, of course, they're always hiding behind avatars. They never show their real face, probably not even using their real names. But I've had people to call me Sambo Coon, Uncle Tom, the usual, nothing else to say, nothing about their side because they have no answers. The leftist agenda is bad. It's so bad that they don't even want to talk about it unless they talk among themselves, because they know it will not stand up against free market capitalism. They know that. So the only thing that they can do is try to shut down the other side's voice, which is us, so that they have the only megaphone in the room. I'm just going to post a couple of comments that were left. One or two of them I actually deleted before I thought about doing this video, and I couldn't retrieve them because I actually hid the commenters. And one of them, actually, the person said that they wish that somebody would kill me. Just indicative of the inclusive, all-loving, liberal left, always wanting to spread the love, so long as you agree with them, of course, but I digress. These people, they will never stop. There is no end to what they'll do. They'll confront you. I had this one guy, he tried to tell me that President Trump, now this is in the comment section, he's attacking me, while calling me that I think I'm white, and I don't realize I'm black. I think I'm white, so, but he claims to be somebody by the name of Gomez, who knows if he is or isn't. But anyway, he goes on to tell me how that I am, supposed to be a certain way because I'm black, and how that Trump was lying, and that we on the right cannot handle any facts, and that black unemployment had been on its way down for decades. And I said, that's very interesting, when me being as a black man was well aware that black unemployment was the highest ever during Obama's tenure. But that didn't make any difference. So I went ahead and responded to him and told him, why don't you show me the source of your facts, the unbiased source of a legitimate agency to prove what you're saying. Well, in about 12 hours, I got a response, just as I expected, with attacks and ridicule and, the old Coon, Sambo, jingle jangle stuff. That's what they do. Right out of Saul Alinsky's playbook, he says that, what you do with your enemy is that when you don't have any bullets in your gun, you break out the ridicule weapon. And that's what you do. You ridicule them and you polarize them, just like what they're doing to Trump, but they're doing it on a massive scale. That's what they do. But I just, for those of you who are not black and not conservative, you have no idea what we go through. And, it's amazing. There's, I would say, 95% positive of the whites that I talk to, and about 95% negative from the blacks. And it's because they don't want to be confused with the facts. They don't want to hear it. I mean, the brainwashing is just, it's unbearable. I mean, it's unbelievable. But we just keep chipping away here at Inverted Reality TV, trying to make America sane again, black, white, yellow, and brown, one person at a time. That is my goal. That is my mission. And I'd like for you to help me to spread the word. And I just bring up one little tidbit before I sign off on this short video, is the response to the Congressional Black Caucus video that I did has been quite an eye-opener. A whole lot of people, probably 99.7 or 8% of my comments have been critical of the Black Caucus, and all different colors, all different persuasions. Of course, all of us, the coalition of Nazis, as the left would have everybody to believe, overwhelmingly against the performance, if you will, because that's what it was. I'm sure they scripted everything before it even got on television, of the Black Caucus. And I just want to thank all of you who have contributed and commented. And it seems to still be getting quite a bit of reaction at this time of this video, 11 days now, and it's still getting pretty regular reaction. So I want to thank you for that. And for now, I'm going to cut it short. I'm going to have something else coming out here soon, so stay tuned. If you're new and you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so for political satire and culture, commentary, and exposés. This is TL Swope with Inverted Reality TV, signing off. And remember, my friends, always speak freely.